Yes, so beautiful people, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing beautifully well. Yes, so you guys are my real MVVs. So right, I love you guys so much. Yes, so beautiful people. Like this, according to what we are hearing, they said that. They said that Tadenikawo did something during this visit. We know that Queen Ami cannot go to a whole Kabiesi's chamber. Like, she cannot go to Ile Ife without Tadenikawo be by his side. I don't know why, if you people could observe something. I don't know why I always make mistake. If I want to call Tadenikawa, I'll go and be saying Kabiesi. I don't know. There's something about this boy, yo. Why do I always want, if I want to say Tadenikawa, I will be saying Kabiesi? To tell you that that boy is a great boy, yo. Yes, so my people, in his own time, in future, that boy, maybe if e no go be only one day for future years to come, maybe in his own lineage, Oni go come out, like a king will come out. Yes, so and aside from king coming out, he himself is a child of prophecy. Yes, Taden Kao carry prophecy. Taden Kao is not just a mere boy. Like all these things we are hearing cannot just be just them say, because they say out of the abundance of the heart, my people, they say the mouth speaketh. And also, because they said the voice of men is the voice of the gods. Yes, the voice of men is the voice of God. So that is the reason why when you keep on hearing particular matter over and over again, you need to do your investigation, okay? Yes, you need to do your investigation to know what is really happening. Because it cannot just be, no longer be a mere say. Because before, I used to like think that I beg every time they go say Tadenika with this, Tadenika with that. I beg, don't be like that, Jerry, make the rest. But the way I can't hear the matter often and often, these days now, don't they think I will say, wait a minute. Let it not be that Tade that they are talking about is actually a son of prophecy. Like, he actually carries a lot. He actually carries so much in him. Now, what happened? They said Tadenika will, they said Tadenika when they went visiting, with that thing that, of course, Tade doesn't even know what is happening, whether the mom is there, whatever they are doing, is none of his business, because Tade is just there. Whenever he see children, he want to play, he want to just express himself as a child that he is, which is normal. But they said when they got to the palace, there's a particular thing that happened. They said Kabiesi, when Kabiesi was strolling around his palace, and it was with Kabiyesi, and they said some of these Olori came to greet him and stuff like that. The way Amana, they said Tadenikawo was just looking. Tadenikawo, and you will see Kabiyesi's sister, Tadenikawo will run and go and embrace them. He will do things like anyone that is close to Kabiyesi, like the aunties, like Adewamiwa, like every other person out there aside from the Oloris. But you see these Oloris, hey, they say Tadenika will know they bone, like they do like saying you don't even know them. Even though they will come and hold him and say, we all saw what happened now during last year when Kabiyesi opened Ojaja Mall in Akure. We all saw everything that happened. They said this time around, people were saying it's because it's an open place, or maybe it does not, it's a child, is because of the crowd, because of this. Maybe that is why Tade did not really pay attention to these women. That's why I didn't go to them. Or, people were just speculating. But what happened now? What are they going to say about this one that happened right there in the palace when Kabiyesi was going round the palace? When Tade was with him as he was going around the palace, what will you people say happened? Where every other woman, aside from the Oloris, Tade will greet them, they will ask him something, he will respond and all that. But when it comes to the Oloris, Tade will not say a word. What is the meaning of that? Are we going to say that Queen Naomi has shown them, like told him not to greet, or ask him not to be close to them? Obviously not. There's even Queen Naomi herself. There are certain things that will happen in Queen Naomi's presence. Behind, Queen Naomi will go and be asking Tadenika, why didn't you greet that person? Why didn't you greet that mommy when that was shaking you, that was dancing with you, or that was speaking to? Why didn't you answer? He will say, Mommy, abeg leave me. I don't know him now. I don't know her. You know how children see. Some children are so like they are like how will I even explain this? You know, some of these children that you will have and the way they behave, you will just be quiet and be thinking within you that how is this boy behaving? I didn't tell this boy anything. Nobody told this boy anything. How did he just behave to this person like that? To tell you that Tade actually is not an ordinary child. To tell you that Tade is actually a child of prophecy. Or to tell us that maybe there might be something that we don't know of. That Tade's personality, Tade's person, even though he's small, his person in him is not cool with. Yes, that's just the truth. That is just the truth. He will be cool with every other person, but when it comes to the Oloris, Tade is not. In fact, you're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been watching, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on notification bell, so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. Share so others will learn one or two. Don't forget that all these are all alleged speculated story. They are not for some information. My correct people, as we speak like this, they say, in fact, a whole lot is happening. And they said Tade will just be there. Sometimes they will ask Tade some questions, the way Tade will respond. Even the Oloris are beginning to like, initially, they said Tade, Oloris were actually thinking that, don't mind, Queen Naomi, don't go tell her things. Queen Naomi, don't do this. But there's an incident that happened. They said, when Queen Naomi actually visited this last time, the reason why they said Ebony was singing Queen Naomi praises in an event, doing all those things. When she came to the palace, she was trying to, bring Tade and the son, trying to make Queen Naomi feel that her son and Ebony's son are like trying to make Queen Naomi feel that Queen Naomi's son and her own son are having the kind of unique destiny and all those things that she was saying. They said she actually heard something. They said when she first of all came to the palace to see KBC, well, after she greeted and she was to proceed to that event, that the palace, there's a way they build the palace that you have to follow maybe some corner side before you come out and all that. So they said when Queen Naomi was coming out with Tadenika, Ebony was somewhere, a kind of a bend that you won't even know that somebody is there, okay? And it's not as if she was following Queen Naomi, she happens to be there. Sometimes if God wants you to see something, especially when you think that this person is like this person is like that, God will want you to experience something, to see something, so that you will know that this person actually is not like that. Of course, she wasn't expecting that an Olori would be around that place. She now held Tade's hand and she bent and she was like, why didn't you greet those mommies that were with your daddy in the palace? Why didn't you greet them? Is this how I raise you? I've told you that when you see elders, greet. You say, Mommy, I greeted them. You say, I know. I'm not saying you did not greet them. But when they were asking you, holding your hand, why were you not free with them? You would have just be happy, greet them. You are just a child. Be happy with everybody in the palace. Don't you know that they are also your mommy? Hey! Like, Queen Naomi was actually scolding Tadenika, like telling Tadenika what to do. And that was the reason why they said when they got to that event, Ebony was just singing Queen Naomi's praise. But Queen Naomi didn't know what actually happened. Hey, my correct people. Yes, Queen Naomi did not know. So it was later, much later, when Queen Naomi came and left, that they said Ebony was not discussing with one of the Oloris that, look, this Queen Naomi is not like that. You people need to see the way he was talking to Tadenika. The way he was really so mad at Tadenika that why wouldn't you greet those mummies. Next time when you see your daddy with any mommy around them, greet all of them. They are your mommy, okay? They are your mommy. They are daddy's. In fact, they said Queen Naomi was just saying a whole lot, and this thing touched Ebony. Like they said, Ebony was so touched that what Queen Naomi could do this, that they were actually thinking that Queen Naomi would be saying one or two things to Tadenikawo, and when you get to, of course, Queen Naomi cannot do that. She cannot condescend so low to be doing all those kind of things, because obviously Queen Naomi is more than all those things. They said that was what happened, and Ebony was like, "Oh, this woman is so innocent as anything. Like she's so innocent." Because that was when she now discovered that Queen Naomi is not actually what they thought she is. She's actually a very decent and innocent and a well-disciplined person. Even though she's not cool with them, she never allowed Tadenikawo to be part of the show. She never allowed Tadenikawo to be part of it. That whenever you see that Tadenikawo is not responding, know that that boy, we don't even know. Now your spirit, I dey talk to her. Im mama self no even, im mama self no even like him. Those kind of attitude. So my correct people, in fact, this is what I came across on the streets of social media. Yes, so my people. And I said I must come and relate with you guys, okay? Thank you so much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always standing by, right? I love you guys so much. So much, okay? Till I come your way again, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. I love you guys.